Welcome to the Crown Crafted Music Series, produced by One Kansas City Radio in partnership and sponsorship by Mid-Continent Public Library. Today we are excited to bring you an awesome performance by the Marcus Lewis Quartet. Stay tuned. Halfway through this performance, we are going to sit and talk to the band, and we hope you enjoy the show.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Marcus Lewis. We're going to play some music for you guys, and then I'll introduce you to the band. First song we're going to play is called Facing East. All right, thank you guys so much. That was Facing East. On keys, we have Eddie Moore. Eddie Moore on keys. Correct. And on the bass, we have Jeff Harshbarger. Jeff Harshbarger at the bass. And then last but surely not least, Zach Morrow on the drums. Yep. All right. So we're going to keep the show moving, give you some more music. This next tune we're going to do is called Searching for Truths. And this song is really about just like what is the meaning of life, and we're all trying to find out what is really the truth. So that's what this song is about, basically, is the search for that. And that's what life is about, constantly searching for the truth. So we hope you enjoy it. One, two, three, four, five.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. That was Searching for Truths. Zach Morrow on the drums, Eddie Moore at keys, and Jeff Harshbarger the bass with Marcus Lewis Quartet. Going to take a short second. We'll be right back.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We are taking a break from that performance to talk to the band. I'm going to start with Marcus, since the band is called Marcus Lewis Quartet. So, Marcus, when did you get into music, and how did you get into music?
Okay, so I started at the age of 12. I grew up in a very small town with like 2 traffic lights in it, like no live music scene. So my only musical experience was like going to church and school band. So I remember being a kid and watching the parades down Main Street, and there was always trombones in front of the band. And for whatever reason, I thought that looked cool because like the instrument looked way different than everything else, and they were in the front, which I thought was cool. And so that's why I picked the trombone, and that's why I got into music. It was nothing really like a higher calling or anything. That's literally it.
How old were you when you got into it?
12.
12?
So 6th grade, right? Yeah. So started playing in 6th grade, and then eventually went on to college, and now we're here. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, what about you guys?
Good. I guess I started like traditional piano, like private lessons. My mom kind of like forced me to play, and then here I am. Yeah. In a nutshell, right? Thank you, Mom. That's pretty much how it goes. And then I got into like other music and jazz and all that stuff, like later. So yeah.
For me, my pops, he was the first person I saw play the drums at church. So I started when I was like 2. Got me lessons with his best friend, and then my great uncle had me playing with him when I was like 8 or 9, like jazz gigs and stuff like that. So I was thrown into the fire very early. So yeah.
Yeah, same for me. My parents are both musicians and music teachers, so got a violin and a piano when I was 4, and then I switched it up to saxophone and bass and voice when I was 9, and Dad put me in the band the moment I got a bass, and so I've been playing ever since.
That's awesome. You guys are awesome, first of all, and
Thank you.
it's very inspiring to hear how young you guys started, because I know, just like Eddie said, you got kind of forced into music, right? And then now here you are, playing in Kansas City. So, what inspires you with? I guess this will go for you for Marcus, because you mentioned like you're writing these songs. Yeah. So I know you mentioned some of the inspirations for these songs, but where do you usually draw inspiration? Is it just regular everyday things, or is it, I don't know, can you explain your creative process a little bit?
Yeah. So I always come from a place of like, I used to come from a place of waiting to be inspired to come up with music, but now I've been doing a lot of like just writing to like make myself, like I'll write until I become inspired. Mm-hmm. So that's how this last tune kind of came out that we played. And I'm always trying to write music simply because to bring people together. Because I feel like, the world's like, we have a lot of ways we can divide each other, but I'm always trying to write music that feels like it has this sense of togetherness. Mm-hmm. And there's certain chords and like melodies like that I think really do that. So that's my whole point, is like bringing people together. When I travel the world, I see music brings people together. So that's my inspiration, is just like writing music that I feel like has this feeling of like being together instead of like distance.
Absolutely. It's the universal language. Music is the universal language. So what can we expect for the future for all of you? I mean, I know you guys all do your individual things and then you have a band, but do you guys have anything exciting that is coming up, or anything that you can share with us?
Yeah, I mean, we all work together a lot. Like, everybody has their own individual things happening. I'll let you guys talk about that. But like, we're just happy to be playing. Well, I can't speak for them, but I'm happy to be playing music again. And so I think recording projects are coming up. I also have a big band that we're going to record some later this year. And then I want to get some of this new music that I wrote recorded in a smaller group context. and then just hopefully playing like music for people.
Right?
You know,
Actually
like,
playing for
yeah.
people, not virtually anymore, but in
Yeah,
front of people.
you know, and having gigs, because it's like, you know, not doing it for like over a year and a half, like you kind of lose some of the, like, especially in particular with jazz, like the conversation that we're trying to have, it's like, you know, it's different because usually when you talk to people every day, it's very natural, but when you're not doing it, it becomes a little weird. So like trying to interact and have a conversation can sometimes be challenging. So I'm just looking forward to getting back in that space where I can be like comfortable in music. So that's just my thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a weird year, and you know, we're bringing you this program virtually. Hopefully we will get people live because, as you know, the Crown Crafted series used to be in a library, and now we're bringing it to you digitally. A question for all of you, I want each of you to answer this. Is there any resources that you can share for any young Black or Brown, or just any young musician in Kansas City that, you know, that may spark them, that may help them, or anything at all that you could share with any of our viewers?
I feel like I've been hogging
Music is not a competition, and just have fun and dig deeper into the music that your parents listened to and that inspired the music that you listen to. But remember, as you're in school, it is not competitive, and we celebrate your individuality. I think that's the most important thing we all teach, and I think kids don't understand that. It's not a sport. And so just have fun. That's really what matters.
Yeah, for sure. I say don't limit yourself. Don't just stick to one genre. Try to, you know, be well versatile in what you do. The more versatile you are, the more opportunities you get, the more money you get, you know. And at the same time, like piggybacking on what Eddie said as far as the competition and individuality, you know, don't be afraid to not be normal, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Push those boundaries, you know, exceed above those ceilings and other expectations or whatever. But just have fun at the end of the day. You know, you want it to be a release, something that you can go to and feel good and release to the world. And like I said, like Eddie said, there's no competition. It's all about coming together, as Marcus said earlier, togetherness, and just coming out with, you know, whatever you can that's magical. So the more love and passion that you have into it, you never know what great things can come out of it. So yeah.
Work hard and be nice and kick.
Noise.
Yeah. So like what all those guys said and what Jeff said so succinctly, you know, yeah, just keep working, like be a student of the music, have fun, build relationships with people, because I think that's one of the things that like younger generation, because we communicate differently now with social media, just building those relationships even online and trying to build like true relationships, not just relationships because like I know you, so what kind of opportunity can you offer me? Just like really building true and honest relationships will go way farther than superficial relationships. So that's the most important thing. As you're having fun, as you're learning, as you're working hard, as you're kicking ass, as Jeff said, like the main thing is having those relationships, because if no one knows who you are or trusts you, then you're not going to get opportunities, and some of the opportunities are going to pass you by.
Marcus has a really great program called Future Jazz. You've got to check it out. It's designed for younger folk to help them learn this music and help them learn how to play with one another. And his resume is long. This guy's played on every kind of gig in every kind of stage in the planet. So I can't think of anyone in the area better to study with at that age than Mr. Lewis here. Check it out,
Thank you,
futurejazz.org.
Thank you. I forgot to mention that, yeah.
What? How did you forget to mention that? You guys heard that? What very jazz answers of you guys to be so collaborative in your answers. Well, I really appreciate you guys being here today. I hope that everybody that watched this program today enjoyed it. If you can come see them live, please make sure that you go out and see them live. And then again, we're going to have this as a podcast form. It's going to be on our website, onekcradio.org. And we hope you enjoy the rest of the program.
All right, so this next song we're going to do is called Fluid Motion. Quick story about this song. This song is probably one of the oldest ones that we're going to play, and this song was composed when I worked at Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines as a musical director, and it was my first ship contract, and this song was composed during my first battle with seasickness. So hence the name Fluid Motion. We hope you enjoy it. A one, a two, a one, two, three. That was Fluid Motion. We're going to end this portion of the program with a new one. This song is called You Think You Slick. And story behind this song is life is all about relationships that you build with people. But sometimes those relationships, sometimes if you are a nice person, people take advantage of that and they say things to you that are, like compliments are like backhanded or something like that. So it's about people thinking that you don't understand what they're actually really saying to you. So this song is called You Think You Slick. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you guys so much. That was You Think You Slick. So send that to somebody who thinks they're being slick to you. Anyways, Eddie Moore on the keys. Eddie Moore on the keys. Woo! Jeff Harshbarger at the bass. Zach Marr on the drums. And then my name is Marcus Lewis. We're the Marcus Lewis Quartet. Hope you enjoyed our music.
Well, thank you so much for tuning into the Crown Crafted Music Series. Again, this is produced by One Kansas City Radio in partnership and sponsorship by the Mid-Continent Public Library. You can catch us on onekcradio.org or at 100.1 FM near downtown Kansas City. Again, thank you so much to the band and to Marcus Lewis Quartet. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.